Pope Leo's papal name definitely matters. Now, I love the fact that he didn't choose Paul VII or John Paul III or Francis II, that instead he reached back further into the church's history to take his name after one of the most beloved popes in the modern era. Much of the energy in the church over the past few decades has been wasted in intra-Catholic fights over how best to properly interpret Vatican II. But Pope Leo XIV was only 10 years old at the close of Vatican II. He is simply too young to have been a partisan in many of these fights. Instead, Cardinal Prevost wanted to identify his papacy with that of Pope Leo XIII, and he explained why. In the midst of the First Industrial Revolution, Pope Leo XIII wrote the 1891 encyclical Rerum Novarum. In it, Leo XIII decried the greedy capitalists of his age, lamenting that a small number of very rich men have been able to lay upon the teeming masses of the laboring poor a yoke little better than that of slavery itself. But in that document, he also warned that to remedy these wrongs, the socialists working on the poor man's envy of the rich are striving to do away with private property. And the Pope warned that this goal must be utterly rejected, since it only injures those whom it would seem meant to benefit, and is directly contrary to the natural rights of mankind, and would lead only to confusion and disorder. Now, in explaining why he chose the name Leo, the new Pope argued, I think correctly, that we find ourselves in the midst of a second industrial revolution, this time a digital one, in which artificial intelligence threatens to create new challenges to human dignity, to justice, and to labor. And it might just be this external threat. That's precisely what we as Catholics need to come together. And I, for one, am grateful that we have a Pope who seems aware of the dangers and well equipped to chart what are certain to be uncertain waters.